run the program with no weight loss. Grind 25/8 with no days off. I go get it, you wait and hope it pays off. We grinding 25/8.
It's January 2020, and with that comes the first monthly review of the free PlayStation Plus games. So this month we got Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection, and we got Goat Simulator. So let's first look at the Nathan Drake Collection. So this is the collection of the single-player campaigns from the Uncharted series from PlayStation 3. It is Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, and Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Again, it is only the single-player campaigns, and they are all remastered for the PlayStation 4. So these games were made by Naughty Dog, and they originally came out in 2007, 2009, and 2011. Now, they were remastered and put in a bundle and sold on October 7th, 2015, about a half a year before Uncharted 4 came out. Now, I never had a PlayStation 3, I had a 360 because of the price difference and the different games I actually wanted to play for the 360. I have both Xbox One and PlayStation 4 now, and I prefer PlayStation 4 tremendously over Xbox. But again, I never played these games, and I was very interested in Uncharted 4, so I bought the collection when it came out in 2015. Now, I would say the gameplay is very similar to the newer Tomb Raider games, or the way Jedi Fallen Order has went with a lot of exploration and environmental puzzles to progress when you hit certain parts of the game, and there is a lot of combat. There are also quite a few cutscenes, and an amazing, engaging story that makes you want to continue playing. One thing I noticed about these games as well, traversal gets smoother as the series progresses, and in the last game, there is a lot more hand-to-hand options and a few forced hand-to-hand sections. And I found headshots were also harder to land in the last game, and it was just easier in the first two for some reason. Now, overall, I would say that this is a must download. You know, the only drawback that I can see is that there is no multiplayer, but it is 3 amazing games in one, and you'll want to play them to the end because of the story and the gameplay. You'll want to complete these games, you'll want to keep playing until you get to the end and see how the story goes. If you haven't played them, I highly recommend downloading them. So next up we've got Goat Simulator. Now, it also came out in 2015, but this time this one came out in August, and it retails on the PlayStation Plus store for $13.49. It is developed by Coffee Stain Studios and published by Double 11. Now, they give a disclaimer in their description in the PlayStation Plus store, and the description goes as follows. Goat Simulator is a completely stupid game, and, to be honest, you should probably spend your money on something else, such as a hula hoop, a pile of bricks, or maybe pool your money together with your friends and buy a real goat. And the last 2 key features in their list of features are, the first of the last 2 is in-game physics that bug out all the time, and the last one is, seriously, look at that goat's neck. So they obviously don't take themselves very seriously, and I even found out that the devs had said that they promise not to fix the buggy gameplay. There's points in both maps where you're gonna get stuck in the map. On the one with the construction site, I actually jumped off the crane to try to jump on the building that is part of the construction site, because there's people up there. I wanted to knock them off just because that was the point of the game. And when I landed, the bottom half of my body was stuck inside the roof of the building, and my front legs were just there in the air in front of me, and the only thing you could do is bleat. That's it. Just go back. That's it. I had to respawn, And on the other level, the one with the Ferris wheel, I actually got stuck underneath the map. I went into water in one part, and then a little while later, I was underneath the map and couldn't get out, and again I had to respawn. So it's not just the actions that are buggy, it's the entire game. It's just completely broken, and it's not enjoyable other than like the first 5 or 10 minutes. I can't endorse downloading this game. If you want to download it, go ahead. I don't recommend it. It is stupid. It's one of the worst games, I would have to say, that came out for PlayStation Plus. There were some last year that were pretty bad, but I have to say that this is probably the worst. Where other games lack in diversity of gameplay, this one lacks completely in gameplay. It's just run around, blow stuff up, and that is it. A very small map, not much to do in the map, and again, it's a $13 game with $20 worth of DLC when Sony has released full price games. And you see the price tag on this one, you're like, well, why didn't they just throw everything in together? They've thrown in full collections of other games with all the DLC, and this one, you get nothing. And with the lack of gameplay, you'd think that they'd try to incentivize people to play it, but no. So Nathan Drake Collection, download it. This one, Goat Simulator, I wouldn't recommend it, but again, you'll do what you please. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it on that note. If you have downloaded any of these games, if you're going to download any of them, let me know in the comments below. If you've played them, let me know what you think of them. And I will see you in the next video. Later.